Salutare, prieteni, și bine v-am găsit la o nouă ediție a emisiunii Dinamo 79. Ei bine, dacă în primul episod din 2023 v-am prezentat un sport pe care nu l-am mai avut înainte, implicit volei masculin, astăzi vom sta de vorbă cu Sotiris Manolopoulos, antrenorul echipei de basket. Hello, mister. How are you? How are you doing here? How is your time in Romania so far?
Thanks all first for inviting me for this interview. I've been in Bucharest the last 3.5 months, and I'd say that I like it a lot because I can work without any problems. And now if you ask me about Bucharest, to be honest with you, I haven't really seen anything because all I've seen is the arena and my apartment.
You're focused more on basketball right now.
I focus only on basketball. This is why I came here. I left my family back home to come here, concentrate on the team. The team. The reason I came was that they struggled a lot in the beginning, and Dinamo administration with the president, they decided to sign me in and try to do as good as I can.
Dinamo is the first basketball club in your career you are coaching outside Greece. How did you decide to come in Romania?
I think first of all it was the timing was that because I was coaching the Greek national team that I couldn't get a job in the beginning of the year because we finished with Eurobasket late, so I had to concentrate on the Greek national team. So the first thing is, as far as the timing, I was free. And the second thing is, I saw a good opportunity because I like the way, the people talk to me about their vision, about the team, and they want to, really improve and develop this team. And, I felt it was a very good decision for me to come over here.
Did you know that the last title Dinamo won was back in 2003?
Yes, I know the history. First of all, we're talking about a huge club. My opinion, Dinamo Bucharest is as a club, is one of the top clubs in Europe with a great history. So the way I talk to the people here, they talk to me. I saw that they really want to develop the basketball team.
Do you think you can break this curse of 20 years without a title this season or maybe within 1 or 2 years? Is this the main objective?
First of all, I don't believe in curses. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe things can happen by accident. I believe in very hard work and very good program. You have to develop a good program. And you must have patience to develop something good, and this takes time. It's not doesn't happen by accident. Doesn't happen in a very short period of time. Basketball team is to become a winning team and championship team. It takes a lot of time.
So, what is your first objective here? Let's call it the first one.
Okay, the first goal of the team was to qualify on the Group A, and we did that, even though we had a lot of problems with injuries, and we didn't have a lot of players on specific positions. So we struggled a little bit. It was a very competitive group. That's why we were 4 teams on the same ranking. But that was the first goal, to qualify on the second group, and now we're starting the new group, the final group. Our objective is to progress and develop, get better every day, and try to win the next game. This is how we were gonna focus: win the next game.
What are your personal expectations regarding this first group, this A group?
Okay, it's a very strong group. I know half the teams because we played together. The other teams I've seen on TV, not live. Very strong teams. That's why the way I'm trying to focus is to see every game separate and focus and try to improve every day in practice and try to be competitive on every game. But the next game is what we're gonna deal every week.
Do you think there is a favorite team or all the teams start equally?
In theory, there are teams like Cluj that right now. I mean, last year they were the Finnish. They were on the top 8 teams in BCL, which is something very, very good. This year they're playing Eurocup, which is the second best league besides EuroLeague. It's a very competitive team. It's a very experienced team playing tough games. So I believe for sure they have the advantage.
Before coming here, did you have the opportunity to play against Romanian teams in other competitions or against the national team?
I played against Cluj last year. That's about it. But also I had Vlad Moldoveanu. He played for me 4 years ago in one team that I assigned him.
You came here after a few games in the season, in the 2022-23 season. How was the team? How did you find the team when you came here, the atmosphere, everything in the locker room?
I think the first thing that I noticed was a huge disappointment. From what I know, they had set the bar very high, and it was a very bad starting with very bad results, and that brings a lot of disappointment on the team, and it takes time to players to realize, okay, we're better than that, and we need to start be more competitive and start getting better. Of course, we had to make some changes. We had injuries also, so we didn't start. We started from low level as mostly as far as the psychology of the players.
We know Greece is one of the good nations in basketball in Europe, but how would you describe the Romanian basketball in general?
I believe the level is high, and I believe that the next years is going to get higher and higher. Teams are investing on basketball. Very good foreigners come to play. There are good Romanian players, and the more the teams invest in basketball and bringing good names, the level will get higher and higher every year.
Do you think is a problem for Romanian basketball players that in the first league there are so many foreigners players?
Okay, that's a big discussion. Cannot say this in a few minutes. Here there are rules that Romanians have to play 2 Romanians first half, 1 Romanian second half. Where I coach in Greece, there was not such a thing. Now, did it help the Greek players, this rule? Not necessarily. Is it going to help the rules that here they have for the Romanian players? Maybe. It's not really... it's a big discussion. For me, you have to protect your local players for sure, but at the same time, you cannot give them, you cannot protect them and give them something that they haven't earned. So they should protect the local players, but in a way that they don't relax, especially the young players. If the young players feel that, okay, I will play because of the rule, then they will not get better. So there are many, there should be more ways to secure that, yes, these players will not relax and they will develop and get better.
Do you think forcing these young players can have a negative impact on basketball?
Oh, I understand the reason. I understand the reason that they they have to protect the local players. At the same time, though, there must be a way so the young players will not relax and rely only on this rule and try, to come to practice every day and get better. A player must never be relaxed if he wants to get better. He has to, try even harder for that. This is what we have to figure out to do.
So this rule must be also to be considered as a motivation for them too.
Exactly. So I mean, if they are, they're here to play, and they don't relax, and they see this as an extra motivation to work harder, then it's the right recipe.
Do you think in this moment Dinamo have the financial power and the sport power to fight with Cluj-Napoca?
This is something I really don't know about it, and when I came here, they never told me, you have to be Cluj, and we have the. It's a different discussion. I mean, I believe that things will have to become slowly and not aggressive changes. They have to, you have to develop slowly things that are important. Investing on the program, investing on the team, and get better as a team, and try it from there.
So things should be done step by step.
Exactly, step by step.
Your first game in A group will be with Cluj-Napoca. How do you see this game?
Okay, it's a tough game. Still, we're struggling with injuries, but we're gonna be competitive. We're gonna try to win. This is our. I mean, there is nothing else in our mind that we go to win, no matter what the problems are. There are no excuses.
You mentioned that the president of CS Dinamo had a big impact on your decision to come here. What is your relationship with him?
I know my place. I'm the coach. He's the president. He gave me the keys to the team, and I try to do the best with that. He's the president. I'm the coach.
How did you find the facilities here? Do you have everything you need to perform as a coach and your team as a team, of course?
Okay, there are always ways to improve. I mean, we can improve some things, and we have slowly done that, and we can do a better job. You always win when you invest on the program, invest on the team.
Is there anything else you'd like to have in the team, and I mean as a facility?
Okay, I would like to have a gym 24 hours per day, but that's not possible. It's a huge club. It's one gym. All teams have to share. We have to communicate, and so far we've done a pretty good job sharing the arena.
Are there any things you don't agree with in Romanian basketball or at Dinamo?
Don't agree. No, I came here to respect everything it is here. I didn't come here to change the rules or the culture of Romanian basketball. No, I came here to fight with the Romanian people and with the Romanian rules.
You've been coaching AEK Athens in Greece, Panathinaikos, the Greek national team. We know I saw highlights on YouTube with the fans in the basketball courts. How is to coach in such an atmosphere?
Okay, the more people, the better the atmosphere. I mean, and this is one of our goals on this club, is to bring Dinamo's fans back. I mean, we would love to play with a full house. It's great. I think the fans will have a great time, and for the players is great, help, positive energy, a lot.
Did you know about Dinamo supporters before coming here? Maybe the supporters from the football team?
Of course, I told you before, I believe it's one of the top clubs in Europe as far as the history.
Do you think you can bring them close to the basketball? They come to football, they come to handball. But
I believe, the more you win, the more fans you have. What I ask for them is come and help us and be patient, and for sure we will show good results.